I was watching a video the other day with Neely Fuller talking about black people and how we should avoid making contact with each other, which I thought was very disturbing. But his point for saying that was that with black people, that there's inside of some of us a poison, a hatred, a dislike for each other. And he used the term poison. And he said with each other, it's like you can see it in their eyes, that they have this hatred for you just on meeting you alone. Um, I thought about this, okay, with my interactions, some daily interactions walking around, and he's right. It's like with some people you walk past, there's just a distrust, and just for just seeing you, they just don't like you, and you can see it in their face and how they face, the expressions in their face, and this is concerning. I mean, because like we cannot afford to be walking around disliking each other when we have we have everyone else disliking us and or hating us. Okay, so I mean, it's like, what do you do? You know. But moving forward, this is like an example or illustration of what Mr. Fuller was talking about. Is that like you can't even initiate any kind of civil discourse or action with people like that. They'll take it as some kind of, I don't know, disrespect. But largely, most of our internal conflicts stem from what I just said, bent of dislike and on self hatred for themselves, which they project onto you for whatever reason. And what I can stem from is that this reminds me of the seven deadly sins. The seven being pride, gluttony, lust, anger, greed, sloth, and the last one, envy. And envy is the one that I think is really the culprit in this dislike for us, you know, and within each other. Envy is one of those sins that is pervasive in the black community, and it causes more harm and death due to its illogical nature. Some would say that jealousy plays a part with envy, but by definition, envy is more problematic. Envy is an emotion which occurs when a person lacks another superior quality, achievement, or possession and neither desires it or wishes the other lacks it. Envy, by definition, suggests that some type of action will come from the envious person that will ensure that the other person lack it by taking it or destroying it. Envy is painful and jealousy is lonely. The sad thing about envy is this is that the attitude, the thought, and or emotion that is focused on the particular person, that person is unaware of it and they have no clue or idea of what's going on behind their back. The 70s song, The Backstabbers, is a perfect rundown of what envy is. You can see this in carjackings, robberies, and home invasions. Even though these people don't know you, they are envious of you because of what you have. It's also a problem with kids. Kids tend to show this behavior as well. If you have someone coming to school with newer clothes, shoes, and or possessing the latest gadget, they can be accosted by other kids at school and the possessions taken and or destroyed by envious kids. In the black community and as black people, we have a multitude of problems inside and out. As we see today in social media and on the news, we're being attacked from all sides from different people. And we cannot afford to be envious or dislike each other. And I believe we can't go any farther unless we really deal with our own dysfunction and try to root this envious nature out of our people. But as I conclude this presentation, I would like to take a passage from the Willie Litch letter. He states, he states, my method is simple. Any member of your family or your overseer can use it. I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves and make the differences bigger. I use fear, distrust, and envy for control. And as Neely Fuller calls it, a poison amongst black people, I give this poison a name, an identity. I call it envy. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, signing off.